I'm Rebecca Goofball from BCS News for Everybody. Today is May 22nd, 2022, and today marks the 62nd anniversary of the Megaquake. The 1960 Valdivia Earthquake was the most powerful earthquake ever recorded. It cost over billions of dollars. It left 2 million people homeless. It killed 1,655 people. It was felt all over the earth, and tsunamis were experienced by everybody. On this day, on Honolulu, Hawaii, in 1960, Abigail Hudson felt this megaquake. Jaylee Blankenship will tell you more. Over to you, Jaylee.
I'm Jaylee Blankenship from BCS News for Everybody. Today I'm here with Abigail Hudson, who survived the 1960 megaquake. Abigail, can you tell us about your experience on May 22nd, 1960?
Yes, I was outside. I was there in Hawaii enjoying a vacation time when I felt the earth move, and it really scared me. So I just ran back inside the little hut. It was a little old grass hut. And thought, oh gosh, I gotta find somebody. Get me a boat, get me out of here.
Did you know that in an earthquake, you should never go inside? Always go to the nearest open field or the place with the least amount of buildings. So Abigail, from our research, it appeared that there was a tsunami. How was your experience on that?
Very scary.
In your words, could you describe a tsunami? Like what you saw as a tsunami?
Well, I saw, when I was looking out into the ocean, I saw just where it was smooth, and then the waves started coming faster and faster, and the faster they came, the higher they got.
Yes, and our research has told us they were about 25 to 80 feet. And I believe in the grass huts that you were talking about, that must have wiped out a lot of them.
Yes.
So where were you living after the tsunami wiped out the grass huts?
I left Hawaii.
So where were you living after your vacation time?
I went back to Sacramento with my family.
Was the Red Cross back in 1960?
Yes, absolutely.
Did they come and look for survivors or try to save anybody?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, there was so much rubble and debris around. It took a long time for them to find survivors. And I was just lucky that after I went back inside, I thought, ooh, I better get out of here. So, because I don't know how to swim.
How long were you in Hawaii after the tsunami and earthquake?
5 days, because there was so much confusion and people were so scared, and I had to wait my turn in order to get a flight back to California.
Thank you for being here, Abigail Hudson. That is all the time we have for today on Jaylee's segment. I will see you all next time on BCS News for Everybody.
Thank you, Jaylee and Abigail, for that fascinating information. I, myself, am very impressed. For many people, earthquakes cause fear, but not for this seismologist. Professor Maggie Swiggin from the X Lab in Sacramento, California, will tell us more about the 1960 megaquake. Over to you, Maggie. Thank you, Rebecca. Hi, everyone. I'm Maggie Swiggin from the X Lab here in Sacramento, California. I'm a seismologist, which is a person who studies earthquakes. Right now, me and my team are learning about the 1960 Valdivia Earthquake. This was the largest earthquake ever recorded. An earthquake is the shaking of the ground underneath the Earth's surface. Tsunamis are also caused by earthquakes, which are giant waves from the epicenter. Called the epicenter is the main point of the shaking or the intensity of the earthquake. Then there are 3 main waves that make up the earthquake: P waves, S waves, and surface waves. All of these are seismic waves. P waves are waves that compress and expand the ground. S waves are up and down and side to side. Surface waves form when the P and F waves hit the surface. P is the first, S is the second, and surface is the third. A seismogram is the recording of an earthquake seismic waves produced by a seismograph. A seismograph is a device that records grand movements caused by a seismogram. And aftershocks are earthquakes that happen after the big earthquake, and in this earthquake, each aftershock was at least 5 point or bigger. Now you know about all the vocabulary terms of the 1960 Valdivia Earthquake. Thank you for having me on BCS News, News for Everybody. Bye!
Thank you, Maggie. I feel so much more educated now. I hope you all learned something, just as I did. Well, that's all the time we have on BCS News, News for Everybody. We'll see you all next time on BCS News.